Here's your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
Well, very mild temperatures tonight, along with rising humidity, and that is leading to some locally dense fog along the south shore. That'll spread inland overnight. For instance, here in Providence, the visibility is pretty good for now, but look at New Bedford, you've got low clouds and some fog, and that'll tend to get thick. So locally dense overnight into early tomorrow morning. A steady rain that came through earlier has moved out. I think from here on out, any precipitation would be in the form of mist and drizzle, and then it'll start to pick up once again on Friday. Look at the numbers right now. After reaching the low 70s, we're still very mild for a February night. It's in the upper 40s to around 50 in Providence, as well as New Bedford and Coventry coming in at 49. You know, it's not just the incredibly mild winter that we've had, the temperatures, but also the lack of snow has been incredible as well. For obviously today, no measurable snow, but so far for the month of February, not an ounce of measurable snow, zero. Should be close to half a foot by this time in February. And when you look at the entire winter season to date, we've only had about 5 inches of snow. It's a solid 20 inches below average. By now, we should have seen at least 25 inches of snow. And we don't see anything, at least in the short term. Obviously, we still have a ways to go before winter winds down, but nothing in the cards here as far as snowfall. Looking at more rain off to our south and west, right down here. This is going to be our next batch for Friday, arriving later in the morning and during the afternoon hours with the approach of a cold front. When we take this into the future and watch the numbers remain well above freezing. Now, tomorrow morning, the early part of the commute, I think, is more in the form of mist and drizzle. With the approach of a cold front, though, the rain starts to pick up late morning and into the early afternoon hours, but still getting up close to 60. Now, once this blue line, the cold front, passes offshore by tomorrow evening, watch the temperatures drop. And here comes the reality check by tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night, looking at colder conditions and waking up to only 25 degrees by early on Saturday morning, and only upper 30s Saturday afternoon with a good deal of sunshine. You take a look at the temperatures Saturday night. Under dry conditions, they'll be falling back into the 30s. But waking up to clouds and fog, low clouds and fog tomorrow morning, a little mist and some drizzle. Temperatures starting off in the lower 50s. And then during the late morning and early afternoon hours, the rain really starting to pick up. It's a windy day. Temperatures once again unseasonably mild with readings 55 to 60. But notice the cool down by tomorrow evening and tomorrow night as skies clear out. 11 o'clock tomorrow night, temperatures are in the upper 20s. So for tomorrow morning, looking at rain and wind, mainly drizzle to start the morning, but the rain and wind picking up later in the morning. Temperature close to 60. Another very warm day. Not a record breaker, but warm. And then during the afternoon hours, rain and wind continues, but it does taper by early evening. The temperatures start to drop off. You will need a warm jacket tomorrow night and on into Saturday. All right, 7-day forecast shows the rain and the wind on Friday, 55 to near 60. Sunshine, chilly, seasonably chilly on Saturday. Extra clouds on Sunday, not bad. Milder at 48. And President's Day Monday, a passing shower, but not a washout, and a temperature at around 52. Some extra travel time tomorrow morning, both due to the fog and some of the precipitation.
Can't complain about a little fog and rain after a 70-degree day.
Yeah.
All right.